guys doing? Day 16 out of 75 hard. Today's quote is, anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new, by Albert Einstein. For me, this is a very simple quote. As you guys know, anything that you start new, you're gonna start at level 1, literally level 1. So don't be discouraged by starting, because you know what, everyone has been in your shoes and they all started at level 1. And you're gonna fall many times, man. It's the part of learning. So don't be discouraged in starting something new. That's the way I interpret the quote. Let me know in the comments. So for me, man, let me tell you something. These next 3 months, I feel like it is grind time. I feel like it's gonna be a hood over my head and just like, I'm just gonna be grinding. That's all I have to say. So for me, I have a planner. The reason why I say that is because I have school and I want to get good grades, because I cannot afford to fail, and by failing that means paying for more classes, and that's more time until I get my degree. So I don't have that luxury of failing. So for me, I definitely want to pass my classes and like with flying colors. So I have a planner, wrote down all my assignments in the next 3 months. And then also too, besides my workouts with the 75 Hard, I actually became an ambassador for 2 companies. This is the news that you guys have been waiting for. So yeah, an ambassador for 2 companies. One is called Vital Apparel. It's a clothing company. So they support and promote mental health, and they actually raise a fund for research for mental health. And let me tell you something. Besides your physical health, your mental health is very important. If you are struggling, please talk to someone, or if you know someone, please be there for someone. The second company is called First Form. They are a supplement company, and I actually finished a meeting with them today after my class. And man, I'm just very excited with both. And with First Form, like man, they with the meeting, like dude, I can see that they want to help their ambassadors, or what they call legionnaires, and they just want to make sure that people are educated in the right supplements and actually wanting to be healthy and actually becoming the best versions of themselves. So there's a lot of opportunity in both companies, and I'm excited for both. Like when I got in the meeting, like before, man, let me tell you something, I was nervous. I was like, man, like, what do I expect? But you know what? It was like a nervous excitement, because it was nervous, like, what am I getting myself into? But it was also excitement where like, man, like, where is this going to lead me? Because like I said, there's a lot of big opportunities in that company to grow, and I just can't wait. So you're definitely gonna see some products from both of them, and yeah, we're just here to grow. So for our reading, finish the rule. I'll talk about that right now. So the new rule is pet a cat when you encounter one on the street. Just started, but it was just basically talking about his daughter's, Michaela's injury, which it was, where are you? Rheumatoid, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, arthritis. But this was when like she was very little. And then it was talking about like his son when he would get sick. But for the reading, for rule number 11 of don't bother your kids when they're skateboarding, let me tell you, did not expect this rule to be like this. For me, what I expected was, oh, when you see your kid on a skateboard and falls, like, don't help them up immediately, because they should learn first that whatever that they're doing, they're going to fall, and that they gotta pick themselves back up. And then it's just with consistency, they'll learn whatever they're learning, but it's just not shielding them from the pain, like actually let themselves get up on their own. That's what I thought the rule was going to be about, like entirely, but was I wrong? Because like the last like 20 pages, it was talking about how you shouldn't be dependent, like totally dependent on someone. And in these last 10 pages, it was talking about like how a man shouldn't be dependent, like totally dependent on someone. The reason why is, so it says like, men force a code of behavior on each other when working together. Do your work, pull your weight, stay awake, and pay attention. Don't whine or be touchy. Stand up for your friends. Don't suck up and don't snitch. Don't be a slave to stupid rules. Don't, in the immortal words of Arnold Schwarzenegger, be a girly man. Right? Because men toughen up by pushing themselves and by pushing others. Then it talks about how like when a man like toughens up, he's like providing value to himself, and essentially women don't want boys, they want men, right? Like they want someone who's precise, clear-minded, goal-driven, and just has value, right? And then it also talks about where, right, like for instance, a woman should look after children, although that's not all she should do. A man should look after his woman and children, although that's not all he should do. But a woman should not look after a man because she must look after her children. It's essentially saying like she should not be looking after her husband because that's not a man-child. Like he should not be a man-child. He's a man. He knows how to take care of himself while she's taking care of children, right? So like this kind of like goes with rule one. That's the way I took it. It's like you actually have to stand up straight and like actually toughen up and be yourself. And like it's tough though, because you have to build yourself up and create value for yourself, because you cannot be too dependent on someone. Because let's say if a woman shelters her child, like her son, right, he's not going to learn responsibility, and he's going to be blaming others, he's going to be jealous, he's actually going to have some resentment, he's going to be destructive. And as a man, that is not what you are. You are not destructive. You're not jealous. You're supposed to be empowering. You're supposed to be leading, right? Being a gentleman, right? That's what a man is. It's just a leader. So basically, I guess the way I took this rule is you have to create value for yourself and be a leader. That's the way I saw it. And just, man, just gotta toughen up. That's all. That is all there is to it, though. But I would say, though, you cannot do everything on your own. You definitely have to ask for help. So if you are like struggling, like, bro, reach out and ask someone for help, because you cannot do everything alone. Today's lit, man, I don't know what's up with Planet Fitness and like there being like 5-man group or like a 6-man. It's like, bro, like why? Like, dude, 3 is like a lot as it is. It's like, why are you working out with like 5 or 6 people? Like you lose your pump like that. But today wasn't as packed, but a nice good push day for outdoor workout, light jog. Was listening to my Legionnaire program and just learning what I need to do to succeed in the program. So I'm very fresh in both companies, so just still learning. It's my first time ever becoming an ambassador. So just a new thing for me. So I'm definitely gonna make mistakes. So it's been raining, so just was skating, like was not really skating, I was at home just like doing heavy jumps, just leaning on the board, or like not leaning on the board, having one foot on the board and like balancing. So more like functional workout instead of like actually pushing. But yeah, like, dude, these next 3 months, man, I'm very excited. I feel like it's gonna be a nice change for me. Like, I feel like I feel like I'm taking the right steps forward. I feel like in these next 3 months, I'm definitely be growing. But nevertheless, it's definitely gonna be hard work though, because passing my classes, trying to move up in these programs, and also making sure I'm healthy physically and mentally. So it's gonna be, well, these next 3 months they're gonna be nice. That's all I have to say though. But if you are new, please like and subscribe, and well, become the best version of yourselves. Thank you. Have a good one.